Hi everyone, it's Kumari Valentine here. I'm a clinical psychologist from New Zealand, and thank you so much for joining my podcast. In this podcast, we alternate between briefer podcasts where we do just a minute of a mindfulness inspired activity and longer podcasts where I talk about a range of topics related to healing ourselves, looking at those wounds of childhood or experiences that have shaped limiting beliefs, or ways that we might develop an authentic inner voice. Today is one of those shorter, briefer podcasts. You might know that I have a deck of mindfulness inspired cards that I released last year in December 2022, which feels an awfully long time ago, perhaps because of school holidays happening in the interim. And what I am doing at the moment is taking one of those cards for our just a minute. The cards have 5 types within this deck. The type that I've drawn today is the maroon cards, which are about a technique or way to approach things that I have learnt over my almost 2 decades, of practice. So today's card says, feel healing light entering through the crown of your head. And the tagline is always, even if it's just for a minute. Okay. So first, I'd like to invite you to do that with me for just a minute. And then I'm going to walk you through a technique called the crown pull that I learned from Donna Eden. Okay, so what we're going to do is drop our shoulders down and back, just opening that chest, really allowing the air to come into our body. If you've spent a lot of time fearful or fearing that you're going to get in trouble or experiencing all sorts of negative environments, then you might be used to hunching your shoulders and your breathing being restricted. You might also have some anxiety, and this might mean that your chest is tight, your shoulders are up to your ears, and the breath going through your body is restricted. There might be a variety of other reasons too, but what I would like to invite you to do, even if it's for just a minute, is really gently, if it's okay, drop your shoulders down, away from your ears, and see if you can move your shoulders back. You might want to try by moving your elbows back, right? And that opens up your chest. Then notice your feet on the ground. And I say this because many of us are used to being in our heads, often occupied by our thoughts. And it's difficult to connect with the world as it really is, instead of as our mind says it is. So really noticing the ground beneath your feet. Taking a breath in, allowing that breath to move easily through your body, and bringing your attention to the top of your head, the crown of your head, and imagining that healing light is coming through, entering through the crown of your head. Just gently coming in, not trying to change anything, not trying to shift anything. not trying to alter anything, but simply being alongside you, being alongside the sensations that you have, the beliefs that you have, the life that you have right now. We're simply making room for light wherever you are, whatever you're doing. And if it fits for you, I'd like you to imagine that that light is a color that is healing for you. Imagine that it takes on that healing color. And breathing it in, allowing it to move through your body. Deep breath in, and I'm going to count us down from 5 down to 1. When I say 1, if your eyes have been closed, you might gently open them. If they've been open, you might reorient to where you are. So 5, tuning into the sound of my voice. 4, just dropping your shoulders again. 3, perhaps feeling more present. 2, really noticing where you are. And 1. Let that light that you have let in move as it will through your body, amplifying what serves you, maybe allowing you to release what doesn't. So thank you so much for doing that with me. I hope you found that interesting or useful. I'd love to hear what you think. On Facebook, I'm Dr. Kamari NZ. That's also my handle on Instagram. So I'd love to hear what you think. And if you found this exercise useful, please do consider sharing it with a friend, with a colleague. And thank you so much for listening. Take care and talk soon.